What drives a man to bet $1 million on something that won't have a clear winner for 10 years? And what does this have to do with an average Joe's personal finance? Hi everyone, my name is Courtney, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the world's most interesting wagers and the lasting impact it's had on the personal finance community. Before I dive in, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps the channel. So let's get straight into it. Warren Buffett is a household name. His Berkshire Hathaway company owns many iconic companies ranging from Geico to Dairy Queen, and his personal net worth is over $90 billion. So in 2006, whenever he made a public bet open to all hedge fund managers for $1 million that they couldn't beat the market, it was only a matter of time before someone took him up on that wager. The rules of the bet were simple and summarized into this statement. Over a 10-year period commencing on January 1st, 2008 and ending on December 31st, 2017, the S&P 500 will outperform a portfolio of funds of hedge funds when performance is measured on a basis of net of fees, costs, and expenses. The taker was Ted Seeds, and in 2008, they were off to the races. Warren chose Vanguard's VFIAX S&P 500 Admiral Fund, which had an expense ratio of 0.004% and tracked the S&P 500. Ted, on the other hand, chose 5 top-performing hedge funds. For those unfamiliar, hedge funds are actively managed, meaning the fund's managers are actively buying and selling shares of companies trying to beat the market. For this service, they charge large fees that eat into realized profits, while Warren's choice had minimal fees. And in 2008, when the infamous housing bubble burst and sent us into a recession, it was a pretty strong year for Ted's hedge funds, and they outperformed the S&P index in 2008. However, as the market recovered, Ted started to see his funds fall short, and in 2012, he was officially overtaken by Buffett's choice. Over the course of the bet, the S&P 500 ended up beating Ted's hedge funds 3.47 times over. For perspective, that's 347% difference. For every dollar that you earned in Ted's funds, you would have made $3.47 if you just put it in an S&P 500 index fund like Warren Buffett suggested. So as you can see, over 10 years, this can really add up over time. This is a fantastic real-world scenario of the tortoise and the hare story, where in short sprints, these actively managed hedge funds might have great performance, but over the long run, the low-fee, low-risk index funds will always win out. This bet is so interesting because it really forced a lesson on these two schools of thought. Beating the market is really challenging for just 1 year, let alone 10. According to Business Insider, only 10% of actively managed funds tend to beat the market over a 15-year period, which is pretty telling. As I'm sure you're all wondering, Warren won, so what does a billionaire do with his winnings? The answer is pretty great. He gave all of his money to Girls Inc., which is a charity that helps girls grow skills necessary to be successful in today's world. So all in all, a happy ending, and one that emphasizes the power of low-cost index funds in personal finance. For personal investors, this shows how investing in passive index funds can be a better tool for building wealth than those actively managed funds. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this story and it gave you confidence in your low-cost index fund portfolio. Please do me a favor and give this video a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already. And let me know if you have any thoughts on index fund investing in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.